These videos are designed to be short, engaging, and educational. They'll give you all the tools you need to be comfortable with managing your phone system. But if you still have questions, our team is always eager to help. Today's video is for office managers, and we'll be showing you how to manage your company's telephone users in the control panel. By now, you should have received a welcome email to set up your portal password. And if you need this email sent again, contact support at b1communications.ca. For future access, you'll start at the b1communications.ca website and select the portal login on the top right-hand side. It'll be the same link used by your staff. You'll use your extension number, company name with the password you set up. Now, when you first log into the Office Manager portal, you'll see a dashboard with active calls, historical call volume, users, and other useful stats. To switch to the user portal, simply select your name on the top right-hand side of the screen and select My Account. This portal will give you access to your personal voicemail messages and more. To switch back to the Office Manager view, simply select Manage Organization. For today's video, we're going to be focusing on user management. As you can see, this gives you a full list of users, their names, extension numbers, the scope of each user. For example, a basic user with a desk phone versus an advanced user with a desk phone plus the mobile and web access. There are also optional fields like department and site to keep everything organized for your benefit. Let's select an individual user to explore the options. On their profile page, you can update their name, department, time zone, and various other things like resetting their voicemail PIN. The one thing you cannot change is their extension number. That's embedded directly into the system. Now, the most common question we get involves employee churn. If someone has left the company, here are the steps to remove them from the system. Select the Advanced tab, and as you can see, there are several options here, including Reset User, which we'll be exploring in a moment. You can also send them a welcome email, which includes setup instructions and a link to their online portal and a password reset. Let's go ahead and select Reset User. Here, you'll have the options of deleting their private voicemail messages, custom greetings, answer rules that may forward to their mobile phone, and custom contacts. At this point, if you hit the Reset button, this user will be a blank canvas ready to be used in the future. And if you have a new employee already, you can add Recycle User to input their employee details right away. Let's assign a new employee now, and all three of these fields are required to get started. Jan Smith, with her email jan@demo.com. You can send a welcome email right away, or you can wait for the future in the Advanced tab. Again, this email will give users access to their online portal and instructions on voicemail greeting and password setup. These changes will automatically update the dial by name directory and company contacts. Now, you will have to reboot your telephones to update the phone transfer keys. And although the system will wait to reboot the phone when it's in use, we do recommend doing this step at the end of day. You'll want to go to the Inventory tab and select Phone Hardware, highlighting all phones and select Reboot. They will now have the new employee listed on their phone. Let's go back to the profile page. Each user has their own control panel, giving them access to adjust various elements specifically for their extension. For example, answer rules. This controls call flow to each user, and you'll want to select Edit on the right-hand side to see the various options available. There are two sections, Call Forwarding, which is self-explanatory, and Simultaneous Ring. Include User's Extension rings that user's desk phone. Ring all users' phones impacts advanced users who have the web and mobile app, ringing those devices simultaneously. The final option allows you to enable Find Me, Follow Me. In the first field, enter the user's extension number. Then use the green checkbox. You can add another field for an internal or an external number. For instance, a cell phone. You can set up a delay of, say, 10 seconds, meaning the desk phone will ring first, and if no one answers, calls will roll to their cell phone, a very useful feature for employees on the road. Now, if their mobile phone is turned off, their personal voicemail will take the message. If you'd like to ensure all calls go to the corporate voicemail, you can enable answer confirmation for off-net numbers. This requires users to press 1 to accept the call using their cell phone to ensure calls don't ever go to their personal voicemail. Let's go ahead and save that. Now you'll see ring for 25 seconds, which is the length of time the system will ring until voicemail takes over. That can be adjusted. And let's go to the voicemail tab while we're on the subject. You can either enable or disable voicemail. You've got access to various settings, clearing messages, seeing usage, and setting up a voicemail greeting. Let's go into voicemail greeting. Both you and the users can set up their voicemail greeting using 3 options: text-to-speech, which is selecting an AI voice, uploading an MP3 file, or recording a greeting using their desk phone. Now let's go to notifications at the bottom of the screen here. Now we recommend enabling voicemail notifications and selecting Send with Attachment. This will send users an email with the call details, length of message, and time of day. And then, of course, the MP3 recording will be attached to that email. Now, after the email notification has been sent, there are 3 options. Leave as new will keep the message in the online portal and available on the desk phone, and the voicemail indicator light on the top right-hand side of your phone will blink. Move to save will keep the message in the system, but the phone voicemail light indicator won't blink. The final option, move to trash, is our recommendation. Since voicemail messages are already emailed, removing them from the system ensures users never forget to delete their voicemail messages reaching the 10 megabyte limit. Once reached, new messages cannot be left. Let's go to the last tab, Phones. Users can control phone programming with our Snap Builder application on the right-hand side. And let's go ahead and confirm. Now, once it comes up, you'll see it's a very intuitive and easy to use diagram, and it's easy to update for non-tech people. You can either select the blue buttons directly on the diagram to modify, or you can select them on the right-hand side. Now, the first 2 keys are going to be your user line keys, followed most likely by a part key. Those are all essential, and we recommend leaving those as they are. Now, after that, you'll most likely have a sign from all contacts, which automatically updates as users come and go. Now, for today's video, we're going to go ahead and clear one of those keys by selecting the 3 dots on the right-hand side. You can either clear one button, or you can clear all buttons below. You can now select a feature. You'll most likely use either user BLF key for internal extensions, or the other option would be speed dial for external numbers. Let's go ahead and set up a cell phone for speed dial, and we'll want to make sure we create a custom label for them. And once we're ready to update the phone, you'll want to scroll to the bottom, and you'll want to select the up arrow key right beside that save button. And you'll want to select Save and Resync. This will push those updates immediately. If you simply save those updates, they will be saved on the phone, and the system will resync approximately once per week, but this will update it immediately. That concludes our user management training. We hope you've enjoyed this video, and check out our other videos on managing everything from your auto attendant, call queues, and timeframes. Thanks so much.